are back to the shenanigans of freaking... I almost brain farted. Amnesia memories is right here in front of me. Wow, brain. You can say that again. Something like that happened. Do you remember? You probably don't, huh? Anyway, I wanted to help her reclaim memories like that. So why don't we do some of the things we did back then? For example, there's a newspaper there. That will work. We'll just have to roll it up. Is this the rock, paper, scissors game and the winner hits the loser? Yep, nostalgic, right? Are we seriously gonna play rock, paper, scissors at our age? I don't really care, but still. Let's go to the area over there. Yes, they are called. You just wanted to hit me as hard as you could, didn't you? It's not fun if you don't do it seriously. Don't act like we were kids. That really hurt. I was just trying to make it hurt, idiot. Oh, I see. That's how it is. Yep, that's how it is. Alright then, I'm not gonna hold back either. Bring it on. Because they're like brothers? They're like brothers? Ow. That's payback. They're not gonna hit you like that if you lose, right? I'm hoping they're not that immature. I think they're just gonna hit each other. Ah. That's good, they went easy on you. Oh crap, you lost again and shit won. Oh, of course. Wow, you're merciless. I did hold back a bit. Didn't feel like it. Honestly, I wanted to hit you, Telma. Right back at you. Oh my god, they are brothers. They have to be brothers from another mother. That hurt. Can I remember something? Can I? Stop this. Man. Oh my god. Damn. You really make me mad. That's my line. So now they're just hitting each other. I won't forgive you for this. I won't forgive you either. I actually seriously don't like you. We agree on that at least. I think it is. I think it is. I'll go buy some drinks. Alright. Damn, I didn't bring any money. Someone lend me your wallet. Sure. Distract him. What? Shin, why are you doing that? I haven't done something like that stupid in a long time. I feel like I'm back in elementary school. Oh, I feel bad because he told me to distract him. That isn't nice. What kind of kid was Shin? Were we always together back then? I'm gonna ask. Let's see, yeah, we pretty much were together always. You would go to Shin's classroom at lunch, but he'd make you cry, so you always called me over too. Doesn't sound like much different from now. Oh, right. When you were in 3rd grade, the boys in the class. Oh? 30 minutes later? Don't skip, tell me. You know, Shin's sure taking a long time. Where did he go? I'm back. You're late. Did you go shopping department or the store or something? I went to the supermarket in the next town over. The convenience stores here don't have any melon canned soda. You must really like that stuff. Is that a problem? I got you coffee for you two. Here, also tell Mom thanks for letting me borrow your wallet. I'll pay you back tomorrow. Don't worry about it, it's not that much. Alright, thanks. So what are you going to talk? So what were you two talking about? A cute story about when you were little. That's terrible. You really should not try acting like a grandpa for a day. Don't talk to your grandpa like that. You realize I was telling it to help her remember things, right? Oh, thanks for that. And Flurry, thanks for keeping Toma occupied. What? Where did all this sarcasm suddenly come from? I was always like this. Was that really sarcasm? No, it wasn't like that. He was thanking you for talking to Toma and buying him time. Jim, what were you just doing all this time? I wonder if he'd tell you. Probably not. I feel like he would and wouldn't all at once. Confusion, confliction, amnesia, memories. What are you doing? Ah. August 26th. I wonder how long this game goes. I think this is a pretty lengthy game, so it might be on the channel for a long time. I burped. You haven't woken up. Excuse me, I forgot to say that. Brain farting all day. You haven't woken up in your own place for a while. Your apartment is really great. It's relaxing. Although, really, the time to be relaxing, I wonder. There's a doorbell. Shin? My boy? Friend? Someone I know? Morning. Could you come with me? Wow, making demands? He said, could you? He didn't demand. He said, could Orion? We're going to Toma's place, not his apartment. We're going to his parents' house. Oh, he asked for his friend. It would be suspicious if I went alone, so I'll say all three of us are hanging out. Just follow along. Ding dong. I'll be right there. 2 buildings from Shin's place. No wonder you all became friends. Hello, who is it? It's Shin. It's nice to see you. Wait, Shin? And could this be... Girl be Flurry? It really takes me back seeing you still get along with Toma. Did you come for a visit? Toma was just here a few minutes ago, but he took the car somewhere. Wait, really? Then I guess we just missed him. I see. All three of us were supposed to go on a drive somewhere today. What a lie. Oh, he was going with you. He could have at least told me about this. You're probably embarrassed to talk about hanging out with childhood friends. I'm sure you could tease him when he gets back. I'll do just that. You two take care. Thank you. We'll get going. Why would he lie about that? He'll be found out soon enough when Toma gets home. Why do you look so worried? Don't worry. As soon as Toma hears about this, he'll just make something up and go along with it. I think. Oh, great job, Shin. Anyway, the only thing I wanted to do was check whether if he borrowed the car or not, so it's fine if they have doubts. So he did come to borrow it, confirms my suspicions. By confirming, does he mean we just heard? Is that really all? How could Toma be borrowing a car or confirm anything we're told? Where would you like to go? I'll go wherever you want today and I won't complain. I'm going to end up making you feel really awful tomorrow, and I want to make up for it. You should have fun today. At least, where do you want to go? Watch. We should study together. I want to go to... No, I want to go see a movie. Fuck all that other shit. I don't mind, but isn't that a little normal? Is that really okay? I guess you were always going to movies together before. Let's go ahead to the station. If we have time, we can browse through the cafes. Interesting. You absolutely have no idea we used to watch together before, do you? I'll just say this, I can't handle blood or violence. I don't want to see people die. That just made me go silent. I wonder if he's suffering from seeing so much blood from the accident. I wonder why so many movies and games lately are about people dying. What's so fun about seeing people covered in blood? All the movies this summer really look gruesome. What could we possibly watch? Maybe something with special effects, no? How about a date that's more romantic? And if I let you decide, you'll just choose some romance movie. It's better if it's gory stuff, but it's kind of tough to sit through. Don't you feel kind of awkward too, sitting next to me during kissing scene stuff? Or maybe you're trying to hint that you want me to do that to you, in case I'll watch it for a good reference. I really doubt it. Don't worry, I'll endure everything to my utter limit today. Choose whatever you want. Alrighty, do we actually get to choose, or is the game automatically choosing? Looks like automatic. Automatic. Alright, so tomorrow's gonna be awful in this game. That's great. Yay! But we'll probably find out who did it, and I really want to know who actually did this. Yes, it does. Hey, why don't you want to spend the night? Oh, I don't have an alternate motive. What's with that look? Well, I already know. I'm the one who cast doubt on itself. It's not like that tonight. I just get really anxious when I'm home alone. Anyway, I intend to meet up with him tomorrow, and we'll talk about everything. To be perfectly honest, I have no idea how he'll respond to all of this. I've done what I can in solidified in a case against him, but that's not a defense. I just wanted to lay a strong foundation so he could talk his way out of it. On one odd chance he's prepared to use force, I don't know what could happen. I doubt that he would be on a level of a justice sponge. There was just a little incident at the lodge after all. There's a good chance it was just a certain accident, but we can't be certain. If he really tried to limit Salah, she interferes with him destroying the evidence, and he's probably all prepared to go all the way out. If I decide to expose the truth, he would probably resist. I hope his resistance doesn't cross over the line too much in physical confrontation, but if so... So, Shin kind of thinks it was Toma because I saw him. Which does make sense, because that memory that we saw all those episodes back freaking shows Shin finding us, but he says he didn't. And I believe Shin, but I'm kind of torn. Hasn't given up yet. That's why he took the car to go destroy the evidence. But I think the truth is to come out, for your sake and for his as well. That's why I'm going to expose everything. I need to put my emotions aside, regardless of how he reacts facing the truth. I need to find out the determination. That's why I want to be nearby you tonight. I'll tell my mom about you staying over. I'll sleep on the couch. I swear I won't do anything. I just want to know that you're my ally in this. Just please stay here tonight. But you had someone watching me too. It's a promise, okay? I'm going to say it's a promise. Yeah, I promise. Thank you. You're welcome. I don't mind it. The off chance he does something, kick him in the swift and ask Tona to defend your honor. More importantly, you might need to determine for tomorrow, too. Can you remember that from your memory? Are you afraid to remember it, or do you want to remember? Hey, mind if I sit next to you? As he suddenly falls asleep. Oh no, he's not asleep. The second time the police took me away, I seriously started to think I should just let you go. You're forgetting all about falling in love with me, and the time we spent together in childhood was erased completely. I started feeling like I was just causing you trouble. I didn't want to make you worry about me or anything, so I thought I should just let you go and forget. I figured if the new you fell in love with someone else, that wasn't something I could do about anything. But it was no good. I can't let you go. Sorry. I always thought the reason you and Thomas stayed by my side was because we were childhood friends. And I thought it was because you liked me as an individual. It was just natural for you to be by my side, so I thought it would be the best from changed family to normal man. But you lost your memories, and you forgot everything about me along with them. I really got scared whenever I thought that you just suddenly disappeared somewhere. But you still remained here by me, my side, the whole time. You believed it. I know it takes a lot of guts to stand by a guy who might have pushed his girlfriend off a cliff. When I remember that, I think you're really amazing. When I went to see you for the first live performance, I hate to say this, but I honestly thought you didn't have that talent. That's why I said such harsh things, to try to get you to quit. And if you didn't intend to quit, I made it clear you'd be better prepared to work yourself to death. But then the next year, you were a little different, like a different person. I had always seen you just as a childhood friend, but until then, but for the first time I thought of you were beautiful. All I knew all of the pathetic and stupid things about you, but I fell in love with you anyway. And I also knew, deep down, that you really had put on a crazy amount of effort. After the performance ended, you came rushing over to me with the biggest smile on your face. You asked me how you did, and you were fully confident. All I could say was something stupid like, you did well. And even then, you still seemed to be super happy with what I said. You said it was all because you gave me that harsh criticism, and I gave you, and you said thank you. I thought I had lost. That was the first time I felt like I could never win against someone. And it was you, of all people. To tell you the truth, I already knew that you were loved by those around you. They said you were smart, a hard worker, earnest. That was like an image you worked so hard to maintain. In reality, you did a lot of goofy things. I know the real you, but you don't have to work so hard to impress me. I know you're already amazing. Aww! That is so sweet. That's why, in front of me, you can keep being your silly self. I'll protect you, the sweet, silly part of you, and the hardworking part of you. I'll protect everything. I'll be the man you can be proud to know, though I'm kind of scared. Hey, could you... Oh, boy. Could you sing me a song? Doesn't matter what, anything that makes you remember now. I don't think I could sing like before. I'm not gonna say that exactly. Nah. I'm going with maybe a song from the cafe. Hey, don't do something too hard. Isn't that jazz or chantes or something? Well, it doesn't matter, even if you're not good at all. Just sing for me. Aww. That was great. Alright then, yeah, after work. You know the crossing after you leave the cafe and turn the corner? Under the highway, yeah, right there. Let's meet there. Oh, hold on a second. Are you up? I'm gonna leave the room, so just wait a second before you start changing. Sorry, it's nothing. Anyway, is that okay with you? Alright, see you after work. Indeed he is. Were you listening? Today after work, head over with Thelma to the crossing by the cafe. He knows the place I'm talking about. I doubt anything will happen, but be careful just in case. Anyway, I'll go outside, so get dressed. But it is really harsh to say something like that. Be careful about Toma. I'm sure Shin is the one suffering the most right now, but out of everyone. Hey, oh, I don't like the way he said that. I really don't. Did you happen to stay over at Shin's last night? I thought I heard your voice over the phone this morning. I dropped by your place and nobody was at home, so I was right. Even without your memories, you still choose Shin. Let's get to work. Several hours later, calling Shin. He's acting weird. He's acting weird. Help. We should go, Flourish, and ask me to walk you over with you. 13 minutes later. I can't help but to do that. You know, you were waiting for me the other day too. What happened with prep school? You're lying about class being cancelled, right? I can make up all that exam studying later. Right now I can't concentrate because I want to settle this. It'd be really funny if you fail your exams because of this. I'm not going to give you anything to laugh about. So let's settle this. Alright, where should we begin? Flurry, come over here. On that day, you were the one who hurt her when she collapsed at the bottom of the cliff, right? Let me ask you one thing. Why do you think that? Process of elimination among the others, the first thing that said was bothered me was that you said when she was discharged from the hospital. Wait, Shin, she just got out of the hospital yesterday. Why did you bring her all the way here? Flurry, you look kind of pale. Is your head hurting? You asked, is your head hurting, remember? I don't remember, did I? What would be so strange about that? It's true she hit her head, but at first glance, her wounds on her neck were the worst. She was bleeding pretty bad, and they were even said at the hospital. I need to step back from this game. I need to step back. I cannot believe it seems like it's him. It's supposed to be my big brother, yo. What the fuck? The people at the scene saw that too. After she was discharged, everyone noticed the bandages around her neck first. So why would you suddenly concern about her head, Toma? Because I heard her neck wasn't feeling as painful, so I figured a blunt hit would cause more lasting pain. Okay, I'll see it. I see, I'll leave it at that then. Also about her memory. She never said a word about regaining consciousness at the bottom of the cliff before losing her memories. She probably didn't realize I couldn't have gone to find her knowing what would happen, so she dismissed the memory as nothing. Yet, it was among the first things she remembered after she lost her memories and lost all the preconceptions she had. And she spoke about it directly and openly, that I had gone to find her. But I didn't, and that means someone could have mistaken as me went for her to find her. Just mistook that person as me. Well then, let me ask you that. Is there no possibility at all that you went and found her by yourself? None, impossible. If I've gone and done something to her, I've had blood on my clothes. The blood patterns, there were blood all over the place, and it's not like she merely had been pushed. that probably tried to pick her up while she was covered in blood and try to carry her there on their back. They probably wouldn't have put their hands on the wounds on her neck to stop the bleeding. That's the most likely reaction. But if they said they did all that, they wouldn't have just had their hands that got bloody, but their clothes. And that's not what would happen if they showed up back at the lodge looking like that. It would have been painfully obvious they have touched her. But that didn't fit. But I don't fit that bill either. Everyone knows I didn't find her, and I came back to the lodge. But by the time you returned, she had been brought back already, and everyone was in complete panic. If you immediately rushed over to her and held her right away, your clothes could have been bloody instantly. Nobody would have noticed or cared that you looked like that for a second. I see. At least very well. We know it wasn't you then. But it still doesn't mean it was me. The shoe prints, if they were taken to the police, they can do a compromise. I doubt the person in question probably already disposed of those shoes. That's very suspicious of you to say. You don't know that I took pictures of them before they were thrown away, right? I guess, but there's no guarantee it was sufficient proof. And then there's one more thing. There were two reasons we went back to the lodge. The first was to help bring back her memories. The second was to see if the culprit would go and search for evidence. If I brought back everybody to the crime scene, I figured I would go around and check if any evidence remained. But the people who found the evidence were me, Sawa. You don't know who was in the charge of the search. I do know. I had Sawa record your conversation the whole time. Wow, so you actually went that far. Sawa helped us out a lot. There was a reason Sawa argued with you when you tried to dispose of the evidence that night. I had her keep watch. If I had woken in the room with you, you would have been too cautious and tried to leave. That's why I asked her. I asked her to wait a while, and if anyone tried to leave their rooms, to call them out. I see, so that's why Sawa was up late. Oh. Sawa girl, I'm sorry I said it was you. I just didn't want to believe it was Toma. But I didn't think... I should have thought of Toma. Ah! Regret! I picked a bunch of other people first, though. To be honest. Never thought that something like that would happen, though. I feel terrible for asking. Hey, and that was really an accident. Are you sure you didn't shove Sawa down those stairs? Toma. It was an accident. I was just worried about you, and I didn't pay attention to Sawa's room. I saw that you finally fallen asleep, but the moment I left the room, she called me out, and I panicked and ended up elbowing her. I don't think I even hit her that hard, though. Sawa probably was startled. She lost her footing and fell down the stairs. I was honestly shocked when it happened. I didn't intend for it to happen at all. I think so too. Even though you hurt her, you panicked and left evidence everywhere. Now that I think about it, I doubt you ever could be so cold-blooded and try to cover that up. I wanted to come forward and apologize, but I didn't want her to know that I was trying to do. Now I can finally apologize to Sawa. Thanks for figuring it out. And what about when you... I'm broken? What about when you hit Flurry? Why'd you do it? We'll save it for next episode. Thank you all so much for watching. I am out. Bye!